Well, it has been a year since Russia first invaded Ukraine. Attacks on the country have left behind rubble and ash, once known to many as a place to live. Now, according to the United Nations, 8 million refugees have fled Ukraine since the battle began. Hundreds of them have sought support and safety actually right here in Jacksonville, and more are still in need of help. So joining me now is Hellai Noorzai. I said it correctly,
Yes, you did.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, she is with the Catholic Charities Refugee, and you're the programs manager. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, explain to us how the program works and how everyone continues to help those in Ukraine. This is still so important.
Yes. Catholic Charities, we work closely with federal government and also with United States Conference of Catholic Bishops to ensure that we are up to date on our arrivals on any given time. And our team is working hard to assist not only Ukrainians, but all the other refugees from all the other countries. And all the refugees who are invited to the United States, they are so grateful that they could escape the violence and the persecution, and now they are in a safe place. However, after overcoming all the challenges in their own country, they are still facing with different significant challenges here at the United States, which includes cultural and language barriers, not finding employment, not finding affordable housing, and also transportation difficulties, which transportation is one of the main challenges for Catholic Charities and also our clients. So if we have volunteers, if we can have volunteers that can help us with transportation, we always appreciate. And Catholic Charities, we ensure that before the arrival, all these families, they have a safe home to live. They have enough food, clothing before their arrival. And once they arrive, we help them with all the other core services, which includes helping them with completing all their legal documents, helping them with completing their health screening appointments, and helping them getting jobs. We have an employment program at Catholic Charities, matching grant program, which most of Ukrainians has been receiving services through our matching grant program, and also referring them to all other services in the town to make sure that these families become self-sufficient as soon as possible.
I feel like so many of the things that you mentioned are things that so many of us take for granted. Talk to us about what it's like to see those families arrive here. They went from a state of being in a state of fear, the unknown, and then maybe some measure of relief. What's it like to see that transition?
It's the greatest feeling ever, seeing these families starting a new chapter of their life here in the United States. We have seen a lot of faces with fear and trauma, and one of our goals at Catholic Charity, one of our goals is to bring the smile back on those faces.
Absolutely. So what area are you hearing from or seeing the most refugees coming from? Do you have any insight on that as well?
Yes. So mostly the areas that has been attacked by the Russian government is the east side of Ukraine, which mostly in Kiev and Kharkiv. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the city's name properly, but Kiev and Kharkiv. And most of the women, the sad part about this is that most of the women and children, they had to leave the husband and brothers and the sons behind to fight for their countries. So now most of the women here, they are playing the role of the father and the role of the mother for their children. So one part is like worrying about their husband. They do not have any contact with their family over there in Ukraine. And the other part is fighting with their life and fighting with all the challenges here in the United States. It's really sad.
I can't even imagine what that must be like.
Yes.
You know, you kind of touched on it a little bit already, but just as a reminder, is there anything that people here locally can do to help these refugees coming in?
Exactly. The fastest way, the easiest way that they can impact immediately is financial support. If they can financially support Catholic Charities, then Catholic Charities, we can purchase all the items the necessary items that we are in need for our families. If we have the financial support, we can buy them furniture, we can buy them food, we can put enough clothing in our warehouse so we can, when these families arrive, so we can help them. And also we accept donation at the Catholic Charities regional office, which is located at 40 East Adams Street. And also we are accepting donation at Providence Center, which is located at 134 East Church Street. We are accepting donations on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 9 to 1:30 p.m. And also we accept volunteers and in-kind donations, so please visit our website ccbjax.org to get more information.
You are just a wealth of information. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Of course.